Has this ever happened to you? A team member walks into your office and says, I heard someone else doing similar work is making more than me. Is that fair? How do you feel in that moment? Anxious? Annoyed? Maybe a part of you wants to say, that is none of your business. Today, let us talk about what is really going on here and what you can actually do about it. First things first, do not rush to respond. A lot of managers, the second they hear this, start explaining, defending, even getting defensive, and it almost always makes things worse. Why? Because when they say my salary is lower than theirs, that is just their position on the surface. It is not their real need. So what do they actually want? Maybe it is money, but it could also be they do not feel seen, or they have been under a lot of pressure lately and need an outlet, or they are already thinking about leaving and this is just a test to see how you react. Step 1. Listen. Really listen. Not pretend to listen while getting ready to argue back. How you open matters a lot. If you start with, your salary is already fair, you do not know their situation, I promise you that conversation is only going downhill from there. A much better opening sounds like this. I am glad you came to me directly. I hear you. Tell me more. What makes you feel this way? And then stop talking. Let them speak. What they say first is usually just the surface. Keep asking, and the real issue will surface. Here is how you dig deeper. Ask layer 1. Who are you comparing yourself to, and what is their situation? Do they really do the same work? What about seniority? Then layer 2. If your salary were adjusted, what would that mean for you? What matters most? Then layer 3. What do you really want from this job right now? Often, by the third layer, you will discover they do not actually want more money. They want to be seen, they want recognition, or they want a clear career path. The salary complaint is just the most concrete thing they could point to. Scenario A. The salary really is below market. In this case, acknowledge it directly and give them a timeline. Say, you make a fair point, let me check the market data, and at the next performance review we will have a real conversation about this. But here is the catch. If you promise something, you have to deliver. A broken promise hurts more than no promise at all. Scenario B. The salary is fair, but they are comparing themselves to the wrong person. Do not argue emotionally. Use objective standards. Say, I cannot discuss someone else's situation, but I can explain yours clearly. Here is the market range for this role, and here is where you fall within it. Let the data do the talking. You will stand on much firmer ground. Scenario C. They are testing your boundaries. This is more of a discipline issue. You need to set a clear line, but do it the right way. Not, you are wrong to say that. Instead say, I appreciate you being direct, but comparing salaries with others is not how we do things here. Every person's pay is based on their role, their performance, and the market, not on someone else's number. If you believe your contribution deserves more, let us talk about what you have actually delivered. That is how I can help you. Clear, calm, and firm. Here is the bigger picture. When a team member comes to compare salaries, it usually means one thing. The only thing keeping them in this job is the paycheck. They are not staying because they believe in the company's direction, not because they see growth opportunities, just the money. And in that state, even if you give them a raise today, they will be back comparing again in 3 months. The salary issue is just the surface. What you really need to fix is helping them see the meaning in their work, how their work impacts the team, the client, the bigger mission. Money keeps the body, purpose keeps the heart. So here are your 3 takeaways. 1. Listen first, diagnose second, never lead with a defense. 2. Behind every position is a deeper need. Ask 3 layers to find it. 3. Once you know the situation, pick the right path. Adjust pay, provide data, or set boundaries. If you have a team member like this right now, ask yourself, what connects them to this work besides the money? When you figure that out, you will know exactly what to do next.